Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundless success to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup.
This is the raw, naked truth.
More tariff announcements, measles cases on the rise, a new record for Nvidia, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. President Trump unveiled a 50% tariff on Brazil over the prosecution of its ex-president. In his latest round of tariff demand letters, President Trump said he plans to slap a 50% tariff on Brazilian imports as of August 1st. Partly because of its prosecution of its former president Bolsonaro for an alleged coup attempt, which Trump called a witch hunt. The president also cited a very unfair trade relationship between the countries in opting for a much higher tariff than he initially announced in April. Brazil's current president said the government would respond with reciprocity. President Trump also announced higher tariff rates on 6 countries in a flurry of social media posts. The latest round of Trump's trade announcements included Libya, Iraq, Algeria, Moldova, Brunei, and the Philippines. The Philippines was charged the lowest tariff rate of 20%. Brunei and Moldova were each hit with rates of 25%, while Trump imposed rates of 30% on Algeria, Iraq, and Libya. Trump posted images of the letters to each country regarding the new tariff rates on his Truth Social platform. The tariffs would start August 1st. At least 120 people are dead and 173 are still missing after the catastrophic flooding in Texas, with Kerr County hit the hardest, reporting 96 deaths and 161 unaccounted for. As questions mount over the lack of warning systems, local officials defended their response and said hundreds were rescued as the Guadalupe River rose on July 4th. U.S. measles cases have reached a 33-year high. A little more than halfway into 2025, the U.S. has reported 1,288 measles cases, marking the highest yearly total since 1992, according to data from the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. An outbreak in Texas contributed to both the high number of cases and the first measles-related U.S. deaths in a decade, though cases have been reported in 39 states. The U.S. declared measles eliminated in 2000, but cases have been spiking as vaccination rates have waned. Of the people in the U.S. infected this year, 92% were unvaccinated or had an unknown vaccination status. The Federal Reserve released the minutes from its June meeting, and the good news is that the majority of its officials see interest rates cuts coming this year. The minutes show officials have differing opinions over how many times they'll do it and when they should start, even as the president has ramped up pressure for lower rates. Although some officials remained concerned that tariffs may spur inflation, the tally shows 10 committee members expect 2 or more cuts, 2 expect just 1, and 7 anticipate none. Linda Yaccarino, the CEO of X, announced Wednesday she is stepping down. 2 years after Elon Musk hired her to lead the platform's turnaround. Her tenure saw major product changes and efforts to stabilize X's ad business, which remains well below pre-Musk levels. Yaccarino called the experience the opportunity of a lifetime and thanked Musk for entrusting her with the company's transformation. Nvidia briefly became the world's first public company to top a $4 trillion valuation on Wednesday, driven by soaring demand for its AI chips. Though the stock closed slightly below the mark, the Santa Clara firm is now more valuable than Apple and Microsoft, reflecting Wall Street's deep confidence in the AI boom. Analysts expect Nvidia's stock to keep climbing, with earnings set to hit another record in August when it's scheduled to release its next quarterly earnings report. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.